Today we're expecting a whole host of people to be doing speeches and really explaining their part of how the system works with the NSNP, the National School Nutrition Program. So it is a huge range from people that are working in procurement, people that are working in agriculture, the actual students. We even have a speaker coming from Brazil to share international experience of how their school nutrition program works and what we can maybe learn from the lessons that they've learned in their country.
P9 is changing our adolescent consumptions and is reverting the scenarios of obesity in Brazil.
For me, from Brazil, watch this assembly, it's wonderful because it's a space of a lot of shared informations and the involvement of all the people and everybody together looking for a point and debate this point. It's I told you, it's a democracy air, very, very special for me to see this. I'm going inspired to do the same in Brazil because we also need a space to talk specifically about school environmental in Brazil. We don't have an assembly like this.
I think we need to look at other catalytic elements of this nutrition program.
In terms of what we'd like to achieve is leaving the room with a collective voice, with a collective action plan, a concrete plan in terms of what it means and what it looks like going forward. Sometimes it's really easy for us to have these conversations in these rooms, but what does it mean for us to take it back to the community, get community buy-in, have them believe in the message and the information that we have. I think the unfortunate thing would be us sitting in these rooms and sharing the knowledge that we have and the skills that we have and not taking them back to the community and have the community buy into the vision that we have as the Assembly.
People like Nzama are on committees. They are very intent in terms of government to make sure that representation of civil society is upwards of 50%.
Prior to this, we've had lots of policies evolving, and I would say with relatively superficial engagement with big civil society movements. So this is important because it not only builds civil society, builds a coalition through the Assembly, but it also becomes very clear about the points of change that we can then take to government. So that's why it's important. It consolidates our ideas, but it also brings us together so that we're able to mobilize.
We want to encourage people to start to produce food, to alleviate poverty, and also to start to get nutritious food.
We value the civil servants as part of our stakeholders and a voice that is above what we do as government. We do monitor our programs, but I think it's also important that a voice evaluates the work that we do. So coming together with voices that are standing for the public, it means a lot to us because we grow and our program can be impactful in our communities.